They're sprinting away from the 1,000 metre markers. A lot of scrimmaging going on over on the inside of the track or in the middle of the track. Bobby's Express, though, began well, is very quick away. Also there is Hit and Run, and well placed as He's a Keeper. That's only about a half length off the first call as He's a Keeper. Bright Blessed Day is trying to overcome that draw and tacks over to the middle of the track. Further back in the field at this stage is Northern Rebel. Sentido's over on the inside. Exquisite 8's got about 5 or 6 lengths to make up. Awesome Angel once towards the inside. Then comes Lucara. Bobby's Express, the leader. He's a keeper. On the outside, Northern Rebels trying to make a race of it. Also putting in a claim now as Bright Blessed Day becomes wide open. ARIANOS Bag of Gold's also running a big race. ARIANOS Bag of Gold, Bobby's Express down the inside. He's a keeper, but it's Bobby's Express just the leader. And on the outside, ARIANOS Gold. ARIANOS Bag of Gold won it. Bobby's Express ran second, and He's a Keeper ran third. ARIANOS Bag of Gold, number 1, is going to prevail. The Oratorio, Eric Nguane. This one for Gavin van Zyl. Number 1 will just win it and wins it by about, well, looks like a head. Second to Bobby's Express. That's number 3. Third to He's a Keeper. That's number 8. Bright Blessed Day, number 4. They were followed by 12 Northern Rebel. Then 11 Man from Seattle. Further back in the field was Hit and Run. And then came British Pound. And further back in the run was Flanders and Lucara. So as we look at the head-on, we'll find that the winner comes through nicely. ARIANOS Bag of Gold, Bright Blessed Day, Bobby's Express, He's a Keeper, Northern Rebel on the outside. But the victory is for number 1, ARIANOS Bag of Gold. And that is showing up a big outside at 37 Rand and 590. Tote favourite was number 3. That's the running of the first race here from Scotttsville. Hope our Teletrack viewers, Cecil in the studio. Nice seeing you again. Will you let me know if you got the commentary? Back to the studio.
ARIANOS Bag of Gold, the son of Oratorio from the Gavin van Zyl stable, has started off the day at around 38 Rand 30 the win and some 7 Rand 60 the place. Let's get Gavin into the picture. Gavin, if you want to join us here. That first run was at Greyville and he had valid excuses?
Yeah, he had very valid excuses. I fancied the horse. I had 3 runners in the race. There were only 4 runners, as it turned out. They scratched. Mark Miller won the race, and I thought this was the best of my 3. And the one ran second, the next one ran third, and he ran 16 lengths behind. And when he cantered down to the start, he was very green. So I said to the owner, I said, look, he's gone down very green. I think there's going to be a problem here. And then in the race itself, the jockey Ryan Munger rode it, and he never gave it any signals. The horse jumped out. The first horse that covered it, he left it alone and just basically tickled it down the straight. It was actually a bit annoying. I said to Ryan, I said, why don't you teach the horse a little bit about racing? You know, the horse went down green. Why do you leave it alone like that? Anyway, this is the result. And, you know, the staffs asked me why, you know, the reversal. And I said, go watch the movie and call Ryan Munger in and have a look at the way he rode the horse. So it's a disgrace. It throws the punters out. It's no good for racing. I'm very annoyed about it.
At least today's put the record straight, and nice for the connections. They've had good success with the yard.
Yes, very much so. Leslie Logan's a big supporter, and well done to him.
Super.
Thanks.
Let's get Eric Nguane firstly into the picture, riding number 1, ARIANOS Bag of Gold. Take us through how things mapped out for you.
Sir, he cantered down very green still today, but I bustled him and I showed him the way nicely, and he got to the start. He was a little bit fresh, but in the race I jumped him out and I wanted him to be there with him. I bustled him and he was traveling very nicely behind him, and then when I asked him to quicken, he quickened every bit. So there was horses running around in front of him, but when I saw the gap, I took it and he ran to the line.
Well done.
Thank you, sir. Just a big thanks to Mr. Van Zyl, the owners. It's nice to ride a winner when the owners are on course, and a very big thanks to Mr. Van Zyl. He always helps me wherever he can, and I'm grateful for it.
Super.
Thank you, sir. And I'd like to say a big thanks to the Academy of Riding Masters. Thank you, sir.
Winning connections, Leslie Logan, and this was bred by Dr. Haynes. come into the picture here. Smart improvement from the first run.
Yeah, definitely. You know, what we expected in his first run was not good enough, but nonetheless, he's come out firing. And thanks to Gavin and the team, Eric, a great ride, and I'm sure we're going to see more of him.
Now you can enjoy the rest.